Hi there, Anna Stanley and Temi Parabailey coming to you from the Trust Arena in Auckland, where the Tactix have made it 2 from 2 after round 1 of the ANZ Premiership. 3-goal win over the Northern Mystics, Bubby. They're looking like a team with a lot of belief.
Oh, they definitely are, Annie. But what we saw out there is they sort of turned it over a little bit, but they came back. They were patient in that attack end, and you've got the defenders who are getting a lot of ball for them.
Patience, absolutely, by the mid-quarters, and those feeds into the Tactix shooters. Bird in that last half, at times her hands let her down, but the feeds from Beveridge into Bird were the ones that were working.
They definitely were, and I think because Karaka was one-on-one with Bird in there, I think that was the option in there. Harrison did get a couple of hands to Beveridge's feet, however she did adjust. And then they started playing another option. They started playing around the outside with Poi and Pedersen, which then opened it up for Beveridge in the circle. And she shot beautiful too, Beveridge, and just a great asset to have in your team.
Absolutely, she's got height, I guess she's got experience. Of course, 16 test caps for the Australian Diamonds, so I think a real good mix of youth and experience down in that shooting end for the mainland Tactix. Well, Anna Harrison, the captain of the Northern Mystics, she was everywhere, getting her hands to a lot of ball and really worked hard in that goal circle along with Sokolic Beatson.
Oh, most definitely, and I think she would have been disappointed with her start to her first game out there, but tonight she came out there, she got so much ball, she got tips in there, and she always goes out and gives her guts, you know, she puts her body on the line, and it just combines well. I think she was a little bit disappointed in the after-match talk, but that's just her. She demands excellence, and she's always willing to compete.
And she pairs up with a couple of goal defenders. She had Phoenix Karaka, she had Sokolic Beatson, and she doesn't miss a beat, does she, with those changes?
No, she definitely doesn't, and as you saw just in that one, she's still quite flexible.
Yeah, she likes to stay on the ground for quite a long time. Okay, back to the Tactix now. Player of the match, Temalisi Whakahakatel. She came out of the gate with guns blazing, looking so athletic at the moment, and came up with so much ball. She was impressive. She was
mostly impressive. She started the game with that intercept and never stopped from there on in. But what I thought that helped her to come out and do that was the defensive effort from Poi and Ali around the outside. As a defensive unit, you create that, and it's in circle that need to come out and get those. And she's such a, I kind of want to say actress, but I don't know if that's the right word for her, but she just wears her heart on her sleeve and puts everything into it.
And you heard at the end of the game, she said she's only had 2 games with Jane Watson at goal defence, so that's pretty impressive. As we take a look now at the full-time stats there, so interesting, Mystics having 1 more attempt at goal than the Tactix, but the percentage was higher for the Tactix, and that's probably what did it in the end. 78% to the Mystics, 71%. Turnovers very similar, penalties very high for the Mystics. Look at that, 61 compared to the Tactix 39. So interesting there. And if we take a look at the individual stats, good to see Folau back in the team. 71%, probably not high enough for her, but Kate Beveridge certainly kept the Tactix in the game, 16 from 19, and Ali Bird came in with good volume, 25 from 32. So huge amount of belief in this Tactix side. How much confidence will it give them heading into round 2?
Huge amount of confidence, and it's great to see the coaches on the sideline having a little laugh when things paid off, because it's that whole thing of we practice it, but we're now seeing it out on court, and it's consistent as well. Happy
team is a winning team, so we look forward to round 2. But that's it from us here at the Trust Arena in Auckland. It was the Tactix over the Northern Mystics, 42-39.